Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tanner.
I'm Nick.
And today we're going to be talking about our favorite animes.
RenderForce.com.
Kind of excited about this topic.
Really?
Yeah.
I know she got pretty hyped up when I said looks like today was supposed to be an anime video, and you got he got excited.
Well, I've got it between like two animes. Oh, got three animes. See, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, this one.
See, I'm afraid I'm gonna be the wet noodle on this one. All the stuff I watched was like what we grew up with.
Oh, you and me both. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Oh God.
Well, let's jump into it.
Yeah, let's jump into it. Where do I begin? It's so hard.
Please,
okay, so
Tanner Watson, take the floor.
Okay, so I have to say, I'm going to start off with the all-time OG Pokemon. Pokemon was like the greatest ever. And then following Pokemon was Digimon, which was just as badass. But every single kid from our generation wanted to be Ash Ketchum, out there running around with a fucking Pikachu, flying on a fucking dragon. Like, it was amazing. I regress. My favorite anime to date that I could think of would have to be Soul Eater. If you haven't seen it, it's amazing.
I haven't seen it.
It's essentially Death sets up this school for special kids that are going around and collecting souls.
So X-Men, but collecting souls.
Right, except for like they're trained assassins.
Oh.
And like they pair up in groups. Like Maka, she's a girl, and she's just a girl. She stays a girl, but her weapon is a boy that turns into a big scythe, and like. You have to watch it.
The dude turns into...
He turns into a scythe. And then, like, she uses him to fight off, like, either humans that have turned into demons, or it's just, it's so good. I have a tattoo right here of the opening lines from that TV show. They say it before every
What does
show.
it say?
It says, a sound soul dwells within a sound mind and a sound body. And that's a little soul around it from Soul Eater. Yeah, it's a great TV show.
Yeah, I see why you got so excited.
It's one of my favorite, yeah.
Wow,
But I mean, I can talk about Pokemon till the cows come home, but I won't.
I'll finally chime in here. Pokemon changed...
I was going to make a guess on your favorite.
Well, I'm not saying that Pokemon's my favorite, but I would definitely say Pokemon was absolutely massive.
It was life-changing.
I mean, it hit America.
I've seen every episode multiple times.
It hit America and, like, hit it like a wave.
Yeah.
It flooded the streets.
Yeah, it did.
I mean, it's still... I mean, think of it this way. I was born in 1991. I think our generation was the first one introduced to Pokemon.
Yeah, it was.
It's still around.
Yeah, they're still making new
Pokemon games. Yeah. It's still around. And it's from Japan.
Right.
So remember, it's got to carry over.
Yeah.
But it's carried over, and it's still coming in. Our children will probably collect Pokemon. He's got a Pokemon hat.
Look, you can't see this if it's on the podcast, but this is a Pokemon hat. It's a Pokemon snapback.
Yep.
It's got Pikachu and stuff on it.
So, I mean, like, one of the smartest things, like, Pokemon did was it had the Pokemon Go, and it got people back into it.
Did I say Pokemon Go just came out? Like, what, last year, 2 years ago? It just came out?
Yeah.
And you got to think, we were born in 91, and...
It was so smart because everybody who was, like, grew up with it was finally getting on their smartphones.
Exactly,
and then they released it, and everybody was like...
All that nostalgia came back.
Yes. I mean, so it went off, but...
Yeah.
I mean, Pokemon was absolutely just... I mean, it just took off. If you want to talk about anime favorite or not, you cannot talk about Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, you can't leave it out.
It was so huge. Everybody had Pokemon. The cool kids in school
loved Pokemon.
Yeah, they all liked Pokemon. He was like, well, I mentioned in another video, you can probably edit it in here if you actually want to take time to edit these. But it was like, yeah, I'm not really into them. I got this Charizard.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh my God, Charizard.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, everybody, absolutely. What was your favorite Pokemon?
That's hard.
Oh my God, it's not for me.
Um,
It's not even for me. I already know my favorite.
so I really,
I actually have a stuffed animal of my favorite that my wife bought me. It actually sits on the back of my couch.
I really loved Kabutops. He was one of the ancient Pokemon.
Oh, I know who he was.
Yeah, he's badass.
But,
Loved him.
okay. You got the
Yep.
big blades on his
Yeah.
hands.
Other than that, it would probably be like Gengar.
which is my favorite.
Is it your favorite?
I swear, there's
I
actually
like
a
Gengar.
Gengar sitting on the back. So at night, with like the little light from the TV
Yeah.
stays on. But if you look, there's these two red eyes above my couch because there's a Gengar.
Gengar
That
was a
big old
badass.
smile.
Yeah.
He sits on the back of my couch
Yeah.
and like watches over the living room. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll freak me out for the first time because I'd be like looking for my phone in the middle of the night and I'd look, two red eyes, be looking at me. I was like, oof. Oh,
Alakazam was a badass.
yeah.
God, Alakazam was.
Like I said, your favorite. You're mentioning favorites.
I know. I know every one of them.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
can
not,
name
what's so crazy with our
everyone.
generation when it comes to this too was that more people, instead of knowing their multiplication tables, more people could name more Pokemon
Oh yeah.
off their silhouette than they could their multiplication tables.
Well, that's what's so insane is you could go to. I'm willing to bet money on it. You could go to every single person from our generation and say Pokemon, and they could name at least 10 of them.
They'll at least know Pikachu.
Oh yeah.
Pikachu.
But every single person from our generation has heard of Pokemon.
Even the dude who grew up with no TV and never got
Knows
into it, he
Pokemon.
knows Pikachu.
Oh,
Pikachu
yeah,
alone,
yeah,
he can say, "Oh, that's a Pikachu."
Yeah.
Or that's that rat thing.
Yeah,
I
that
don't know what
electric
that is.
rat with
Yeah.
red cheeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just had to give a shout out to Pokemon.
Absolutely. What's your favorite though?
As a child or now?
Oh, Soul Eater's my favorite now. Pokemon was my favorite growing up.
When I was growing up, it was Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, see, I knew it.
Absolutely.
I knew it.
No, there was nothing. It's crazy to think about, but like, yeah, it was Dragon Ball Z was 100%.
I knew
Me
it.
and my friends in elementary school would talk and act like the characters and
Yeah.
recreate battles and stuff. We were so into Dragon Ball Z. It at the time it captivated me. It's just this epic tale of this guy just trying to become better.
Right.
And if I go into that, this will be a 2-hour video.
Right.
Yeah, man. I mean, just the story. I followed it all the way. When I started watching, I didn't catch the very beginning of it, but I remember the first season I watched was when Vegeta came with Nappa.
Yeah.
And I started watching it all the way from there, and I watched it all the way through the Cell Saga. I started watching a little bit of the Majin Buu, but I was getting older at the time.
Yeah.
I still finished the Buu Saga later, just because I don't like to quit things. I'm like, I'll just pick this back up and watch this again. So I finally finished it, and it was really good. I watched all the way up to shortly after. I stopped watching, not just because I got older and got busy, got ROTC and started doing things, but I watched all the way up to, I would say, about Kid Buu. When Kid Buu formed, I was like, I just didn't have time, and I missed some episodes. Remember Toonami?
Yeah.
And shout out to
Yeah.
Toonami, man. That's where we got all of our entertainment back in the day. But like, yeah, so I just missed a few episodes, but I later went back and watched them all, and I got completely caught up. I almost started GT, and then I was like,
I have a confession.
what?
I have seen maybe 5 episodes of Dragon Ball Z, and they were all original episodes. I've not seen anything else.
You've never seen Dragon Ball Z?
Here comes the hate.
basically. You've never seen Dragon Ball Z? Are you serious?
Serious. I've only seen like maybe 5 episodes.
I have to make you watch it. But watch the short.
I'll watch Dragon Ball Z. You can watch Soul Eater. Soul Eater's
Okay.
short. Like
Okay.
you can finish Soul Eater in a weekend.
Oh, yeah, so I would say my favorite growing up as a child was absolutely Dragon Ball Z, with that hands down. I was so into the story. They were so powerful. As a matter of fact, I'd even go on the limb to say that those characters are stronger than just about any other anime character.
It's over 9,000.
Seriously though, they're so strong.
Yeah, they're stupid.
As a matter of fact, have you ever watched Death Battle?
yes, where they put him up against
Screw Attack?
Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they looked at everything. They looked at all of it, and they were like, who out of all these different animes
Would win.
Who would be the closest, the hardest fight for Superman?
Right.
They were like, it would absolutely be Goku.
Oh yeah, it would have to.
So they put Goku versus Superman. It was huge. It's big. It's a huge topic of debate. I'm just saying that you haven't seen it, man. But that anime, those characters are known for being so powerful that they're like, who could beat Superman? If anybody could beat Superman outside of the DC world, it would have to be from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Just these guys are so powerful. But that goes into a discussion for another day. Very controversial topic.
Right.
So
You have to watch Soul Eater.
Oh, I will eventually. There's been several I've watched. I watched Yu Yu Hakusho. Did you ever watch that? Spirit Detective. You never watched that?
I don't think
Man,
so.
that was a good show, dude. I can't believe you
Was
never
that the
seen
one
it.
with like Jackie Chan? Man,
Get
I
out.
watched
Get
a lot
out.
of stuff. Watched a lot
I've
of
watched a lot of stuff, man. It's all blurred by now. No, man.
Yeah.
It was about this kid, and he was like, the show starts with him. He like runs in front of a car to save a kid, and he dies. And the anime starts with saying like, this is, you know, the main character, and he just died. And that's how the show starts. You're like, what? Like, he's the hero of our story, and now he's dead. That's how it starts. I don't want to ruin anything else, because I will make you watch that eventually. But yeah, man, absolutely, I would say Dragon Ball Z I was a big fan of the Yu Yu Hakusho. Man, I'll be honest with you, that's about it.
Yeah.
I remember watching Toonami. I bring up Toonami because basically whatever was on Toonami was a big thing. Like, my wife was huge Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
That was her thing. And
Sailor
I
Moon
saw
was a
some
big
Sailor
one.
Moon because Sailor Moon used to come on right before Dragon Ball Z.
Right.
So I would turn on the TV and catch the last half of Sailor Moon.
I've
and
seen
then
a
it would
lot
go
of
on.
Sailor Moon.
Yeah. Are you a fan?
Tuxedo Mask. It's kind of weird to say, but I've seen a lot of Sailor Moon.
I have too. My wife has made me go back and watch it. We've watched it in the Japanese versions too.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
intense.
Oh yeah,
That's a little
she likes to
much.
watch it with the subtitles. It's not that bad.
Did you ever watch Inuyasha? That would come on around the time of Dragon Ball Z as well.
That came on later.
Yeah, it was on
that
like
one of the later shows.
what was that? What was it called? Late at Night?
Adult Swim?
Adult Swim. Yeah.
Adult Swim's and all that stuff. I caught some of that, but I say I never got into it. I watched a few episodes and they were good, but I never was like, I want to sit down and
Right.
just, as Tanner would say, I want to consume this. I just want to sit down and consume this whole thing. I never felt that way. So, I mean, it could be, for all I know, I could start from the beginning to start watching the whole thing and it'd be my absolute favorite. I have no idea. It seemed pretty good.
Right. You mean the guy that got with the sword?
Yeah, he comes out at the end fighting Mega Godzilla.
Yeah.
He comes out as the Gundam, and I
No,
lost my
I thought-
mind.
I did too, but I thought he was from this other show. What's the name of that show? Shit, what's the name of that show?
Tanner Watson, I don't believe I heard you correctly. You don't know
I said
Gundam.
shit, what's the name of that show?
I don't know what show you're talking about. I know what show it was actually from. I don't know what theoretical... What the heck were you looking up?
I'm trying to remember the name of the show that I'm trying to think
I'm
of.
just trying to look at your search history and wonder what the crap you've been looking up. Anyway, just go ahead. For another video.
Yeah, it's for another video. What's on my iPhone?
Crazy, dude.
Another idea for a video. If you want to see it, comment down below. But what was our favorite like cartoons growing up?
Oh yeah,
Like
I'll
not
talk about
anime, but
that.
cartoons. Oh
Yeah,
god,
that'd
like
be-
Hey Arnold. And
We'll
stuff.
talk about
Oh,
that
man,
another
that's
day,
another
but
video.
I'm just shocked that you don't know. You gotta watch these, man. You gotta watch Gundam.
I'm pretty sure
It was good.
I can't.
No, it was really good.
Called.
It was really good. I don't know. I don't know what incorrect show you assumed Gundam was from. I don't know what to tell you. You keep staring at me for an answer. I don't know what you want from me. You were mistaken. You were wrong. You're not gonna find it, Tanner. We gotta wrap this video up. Was that what you thought it was? Go over. That?
No.
Okay.
These are the ones that were in
That's who
Ready
he,
Player One.
Yeah, but that's who he became right there.
yes.
The RX-78 Gundam.
Yes. Now, what TV show is that from?
Gundam.
Okay. No, I'm thinking of a different TV show. I thought that was out of a different TV show.
See, there the whole little Mobile Suit Gundam, like I really got into that. That was a big. I would say that was not my favorite, but up there with my favorite.
Right.
Started with Gundam Wing, which was good, and then I went in. I started watching them all, and it was good. I enjoyed them. Do you remember Zoids?
Yes, I
Love
love
that.
Zoids.
That one was dope. They used to have like these. They had like this
Yeah.
tournament, and they would all fight in.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to draw, and the teachers probably thought I was some psychopath, but I would draw like the Zoids. And
Yeah.
they looked like animals, but had like missiles shooting off
Oh,
its back.
that's so
the teachers
cool.
were like, "What are you drawing?" And I'm like, "It's from TV." And
Yeah.
she had no. Probably thought I was a psychopath, but I was drawing the Zoids.
Yeah.
Fighting each other.
That's cool.
It was so cool, dude. I loved that show.
Well, we better call it.
Yeah, it's one of those things that we could just go
Yeah.
on and on about. So yeah, that was our favorite animes. Well,
Thank
not all
you,
of them.
guys.
There was more, but
Yeah.
we'll end it there though.
Yeah. Thank you guys for coming along on this trip down memory lane. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Think about sticking around. You can ring that little notification bell if you're on YouTube, or hit favorite over on the podcast. Leave a review down there. It helps it get out there for other people to consume.
Oh yeah, consume.
Consume.
Consume indeed.
It's my favorite word right now.
But yeah, so we really encourage comments here. If you watch this video and we didn't name one, and you're like, how could they forget it? Please throw it down there. We'll talk about it.
Absolutely.
That's all with me.
That's me too. Thanks for coming along, guys.